saying that to you guys. Dude, it has to be. Go on.
Oh, that was fucked up. God damn it. I forgot I had this thing on. Wait, did I just hit marker a direct impact? I didn't even know that was possible. Learn something new every day. Speaking of learning, okay, this is gonna turn a lot of you guys off, especially going back to school and all that shit. Some of you guys have been back to school for like a month. What do I know? Some of you are maybe geniuses and you go to like year-round school and you're like really good students and shit. The reason I was saying you probably don't want to hear it right now. See, I get in these moods. I get in these moods where I just want to learn something. I want to study something. It's a very subtle thing and it doesn't happen very often either. Like I'll wake up, it'll feel like a normal day where I don't really want to learn too much. I mean, I try to learn something new every day, okay? That's something that you should try to at least do. Even if it's something like really small, you should just try to learn at least something new. Whether it's people or a subject or something, sometimes you don't even realize it. Now, this might sound stupid. Now, please, please forgive me for my ignorance. I didn't know that it was illegal to download music until like 2012. I had no idea. I knew that people bought albums and things, but I didn't know it was like considered stealing. I didn't like think it out. I don't know why I thought of things like that way. Like I had an MP3 player ever since I was a little kid. I had a Walkman thing. God, holy fuck, I sound so old. I had a Walkman thing that had like tapes and stuff that you would put in it and you would just carry it around. The thing looks like a mini lunchbox. I had a Backstreet Boys, an NSYNC, Baha Man. I had tapes from all of those artists for my Walkman. And I would walk out to the bus stop, listen to it on the bus and everything. And then when everything started getting digital, I didn't quite, I don't know, like think about how the music came to be. I thought you would just like download it because it's digital. I didn't think I would have to buy it. So I just continuously downloaded music. I didn't know that downloading music was illegal until like 2012. I mean, of course, now I buy all my music.
Fuck you, Jev!
So I get in these moods to learn stuff. I don't know if any of you guys ever have that kind of thing. But I'll wake up, see something on like the History Channel or something, and I'll just sit there and watch it. No matter what it's about, I'll just sit there and watch it. That happened to me today. Except it's something much more nerdy than that. Well, a couple of my friends have recently been playing the Elder Scrolls Skyrim, which is a great game, by the way. You don't have to be a nerd to like Skyrim. Skyrim is just hilarious. If you know what Bethesda is, which you probably should, you know, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, both of those games are fucking massive. I decided to just study the lore of all of Skyrim. I don't know what came over me, but all I wanted to do was just learn about it. I didn't realize how deep the story actually went. And you have to be a nerd to actually like be interested in something that was basically just made up in a game. You have to be, otherwise you would just look at it like, oh, it's just a video game. Why would I waste my time learning it? It would never, you know, benefit me in any way. But I mean, the reality of it is my brain's gonna prioritize video game knowledge over actual history, I guess. And this is how you know you're a nerd. You see, a couple people had a problem with me calling people on Mortal Kombat nerds. They are nerds. I'm a nerd. I'm able to designate other people as a nerd. I am a nerd. I confront you and I dub thee as another nerd. It's not an insult. I basically will just call people an MK nerds for just beating the ever-living shit out of me. Because you have knowledge. You have game knowledge that is far superior to mine. You are a nerd. There was a character in Skyrim named like the Ebony Warrior, and I just sat there just searching the web, just looking for all the information I possibly could on him. And the most interesting thing about him is there was hardly any information. It was just all speculation. Actually, speaking of Skyrim, I just realized that the majority of my Call of Duty videos are just me talking about other video games. This is just like the perfect backdrop kind of game to just talk about stuff. Because I can basically just be on autopilot while I play this game. Like I don't really have to concentrate to do anything. So it's like that much easier. For those of you that didn't know, if you haven't been around for a long time, you probably didn't know. You would have had to been around a couple years ago. Like I would say at least almost 3 years ago. I made a Skyrim video. One Skyrim video. I only ever uploaded one Skyrim video to my channel. And it was basically me just it's gonna sound really corny, but I was basically just playing Skyrim, looking into the night sky on Skyrim. So many skies. Literally, the video was like named Thinking or something. All I did was just sit there and just think. And just speak out loud what I was thinking. I did those kinds of videos before I found, like, I guess, found my style. Like, I'm pretty sure I spent an entire day trying to learn about a bunch of, like, Civil War weapons. I don't remember shit about it now, so, I mean, that was pretty worthless, but regardless. For some reason, I feel like it was a while ago that I mentioned this. I know I mentioned this before. I actually was gonna, like, start uploading, like, mod Skyrim videos. Just walking around making shitty jokes with a bunch of, like, weird mods in Skyrim. It'll basically be just like Call of Duty, except it'll be modded Skyrim. Yeah. thought about it, and it sounds like an appealing idea to me right now, but who fucking knows? I might wake up tomorrow and think it's a terrible idea. I'm the type of person that's always afraid to try shit, so it's like, I hate risking it to just try it one time. Even though 9 times out of 10, it never goes bad. My most disliked series on YouTube was probably Tony Hawk. And even then, it wasn't like a substantial amount more of dislikes, so I don't know why I'm like this way. I think Skyrim mods would be fucking hilarious. There's literally thousands of mods for Skyrim. And since I've been on this whole Skyrim lore train trying to learn about it and shit all this morning, why not? Why not? All right, if I find enough interesting mods, I'll do a video on Skyrim, and we'll just see how it goes. However well-received it is. If it's well-received, I'll continue doing them. If not, well then, more MW3 Drop Zone. I'm also gonna have to wait at least one more day or so before I can buy Layers of Fear to play that, which is, oh god, I'm not looking forward to it. But you guys just love this series, and honestly, like, I should be just thankful for you guys, because there's a lot of people that just don't have the luxury to upload, you know, other games, especially in the Call of Duty community. There's a lot of us that don't really have the luxury of being able to basically upload whatever we want, whenever we want it. I wonder if I could find my Walkman. Hold on. I found condoms, whatever I use those for. I found a plastic engine that I built when I was in school. Oh shit, I found it. Boom. I found my fucking Walkman. Yeah, see, the tape goes right inside of there. And then you would press these buttons to rewind the tape to listen to it again. Holy fuck, I'm old.
Oh, hello there, Jeff. It's me, Bartholomew. I was just wondering if, I want your yummy cum in my tummy.
Oh, just got done watching one of Sky Williams' videos, and it got me all feelsy and shit, and I haven't said a word for 20 minutes. And then I listened to that. Brought me back to reality. That's for sure. Oh, I didn't know where to look. I can't watch other people cry, dude. I can't do it. I can't watch other people cry. I seriously can't. I mean, sure, I might just be a pussy, but fuck, dude. I don't know how you guys do it. I just came back from a long weekend. From Friday morning to Tuesday morning. I was over in Pennsylvania just doing shit. I was over in Pennsylvania visiting some people. And see, I don't normally do this whole, you know, traveling far for multiple days kinds of vacations, I guess. And it wasn't even really like a vacation kind of thing. I was just like seeing people. Family stuff, other shit like that. Now, since I don't normally do this thing where, you know, I leave my house for like multiple days at a time, I actually had to make five fucking videos in one day. That's a record for me. I didn't think I'd be able to do that. I did it though. All of the videos that you've seen from failure to forever hack, all were done in one sitting. Now, I don't normally do that. I'll make like one video, normally. One video every single day. And I'll probably never make 5 in one day ever a fucking again in my entire life. I started making all of those videos on Thursday. I started in the morning and I went all, it doesn't even know I'm here. And I still miss. Okay. I thought I had the rotation down. I started Thursday morning on those videos. I just closed my blinds and I just went. Well, it was more like Thursday afternoon, but you get it. I started Thursday afternoon and I didn't finish until the sun came back up. I recorded all of the videos and edited all of them together in like under 20 hours or something like that. Surprised, and I'm actually really surprised that I was able to do that. I felt incredible after that. I felt like a Superman. No, I didn't. I felt absolutely awful. I was exhausted. Especially editing all of them and then having to re-upload a couple of them multiple times because YouTube is being YouTube. I went to the zoo though. The zoo of all places. I saw ostriches, lions, tigers. There was a bear there. I watched 2 of the ostriches just stand there and stare at each other. Like, I just wonder what these ostriches are thinking throughout their entire day. I sat there for at least 15 minutes and they didn't even move. Not a flap of the wing, not a step, nothing. There was an ostrich here and another ostrich here. I would say the distance between these ostriches was 10 feet. And they both just stood there and didn't move. Not a sound, nothing. There was a third one just standing there staring off into nothingness too. He's just staring off into the large field, looking like he's gonna drop the hottest mixtape of the century. Now, to be honest, he's probably planning some world domination. Nah, that's just ridiculous. He's probably just thinking about getting some ostrich ass. That's probably what they're all thinking about, actually. The 2 that are just staring off at each other like a DBZ scene. The 2 that were just staring at each other for hours on end without moving are just trying to size each other up to see who's top and who's bottom. Probably, I don't know. And even though I'm getting more and more pale, I did not get sunburnt. I expected to be a little burnt, you know, just being out in the sun for a couple hours. But no, I'm good. I also went to the movies twice. Saw The Gallows and I saw Jurassic World. Jurassic World was fucking beat. The Gallows was That was absolutely fucking awful. Just another movie filled with a bunch of jump scares that didn't actually, like, scare me. I didn't leave the theater with some irrational fear that I was just gonna randomly get hung by a spirit. It was nothing like that. It was nothing like, I don't know, Friday the 13th or something where I felt like if I see some dude in the shadows or something walking towards me, I'm about to die. No, it wasn't scary at all. I didn't have any nightmares, not even any real thought afterwards either. Besides the fact that that movie was about as entertaining as trying to fap with no fingers. But yeah, I actually went outside. It's a good time. And now it's back to this.